Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, March 19th. It is another Friday, so today we get to spin the Wheel of Names at the end of class. Then afterwards, we can do a fun Friday scavenger hunt. Let's see how our Wheel of Names is going so far this week. These are all the people that are already on the Wheel of Names every single day in class. At the end, we choose somebody that deserves to go on the wheel. We call them our student of the day. These are the people that have been got on the wheel this week. And tomorrow, everybody that has 40 points on Class Dojo will get their name on the wheel. So make sure you're getting 40 points on Class Dojo. I will show you your points right now to see how far you got to get for today. And yep, there's quite a few of you already getting 40 points. So if you have 40 points, you're already going on the Wheel of Names. If you don't have 40 points yet, tomorrow you can earn points during class to get to 40 points. Some of you are really close in the 30s. So make sure you get your 40 points so you can go on the Wheel of Names so we can spin it. Today your work starts at 8 o'clock with daily fixes sentences. Today they are due. We'll turn them in class. Then for math, you're going to start with multiplication chart practice. Remember, no extra math on Fridays, just multiplication chart practice. When you open your multiplication chart, you're going to go to your next empty chart, whatever color that is. That may be green or blue now, maybe yellow. Once you're there, you're going to fill out your multiplication chart for 15 minutes. Here's your timer. Set your timer and see how far you can get in 15 minutes. Then when you're done, put how far you got in this box. Your goal is to get farther than last Friday. Remember, by the end of third grade, you need to be able to finish your multiplication chart in under 15 minutes. That's our goal. So every week, let's try to get a little bit better. After you do your multiplication chart practice, you have your next gen math fractions on a number line assignment. This is just like the one we did in class yesterday. So when you get on there, it will look like this, 9 questions. They will be number lines. Remember, we're putting fractions on a number line. Your numbers are going to be different than mine. Make sure you show me your work, though. Show me the jumps so I know that you're counting your jumps, because this one right here, we got to figure out what 1 would be. So if we put a fraction there instead of the 1, it would be the 8th line out of 8. Remember, your denominator stayed the same. The denominator is the number of jumps you make, or the number of pieces or parts on the number line. The numerator, the top, is what line you're on. 1 line, 1, second line, 2, third line, 3, all the way to the 8th line. Make sure you show work on all your problems. And don't forget, in order to put your answer, sometimes you might have to click this fraction and it'll put a fraction for your answer. Try your best on this, because later today in class, we're going to have a little quiz on this week's fractions to see how we're doing. After you finish your fractions, you have vocabulary choice board. This is remember where you get to choose one of the things to do on your vocabulary choice board. For example, you can act out your words for a family member. You can write your words in a sentence. You can even write a story using your vocabulary words. You need to choose one thing to do, and you do it with your vocabulary words. Your vocabulary words are right here. So you open up your vocabulary words, and then you do your choice. The vocabulary words are here. And then the last thing you have to do today is finish your Lexia Core 5. Finish your weekly minutes. Here is your minutes for this week. Vincent, you're done, so you will read a book on Raz Kids instead. Morris, you're done. You will read a book on Raz Kids or Mayan instead. Aaliyah, 28 minutes. Alea, you need 23. Alani, you need 60. Imani, you need 26. Maya, you need 59. London, you need 60. Maricela, you need 44. Azariah, you can read a book on Mayan. Micah, you need 28. David, you need 34. Cyrus, you can read one of your books. Carlos, 45 minutes. Jacob, you may read a story on Mayan. Neve, you're on Mayan. Amir, you need 55. James, you need 45. And Lizeth, you need 6 minutes. So Lizeth, if you have time today, you can do your 6 minutes and read one story, okay, for your reading. And after Lexia, you are done and ready for class. Here's everything we're going to be doing in class today. So it'll be a busy Friday. I will see you all at 10 o'clock. Have a great morning.